My Revit model looks like at this point. Okay, now this Revit model that we have right here, I've done one thing that I'm going to show you guys just how to do this to make this work. You're going to see right now that this particular model has this porch. Okay, now how did I do the porch? Well, the porch is simply drawn by going up here to level 1, and you can see it right here. It's this. You can see the porch right there. You can see that it sits there. And then let's see here. If we go there, here is on grade. This is what it looks like. It is a. It is a generic floor, 12 inches. So it's a 12-inch slab essentially that sits there. That is what gives you the foundation of that. And then other than that, you have here columns. The round columns are 12 inches in diameter. Okay, so 12 inches in diameter columns. Okay, and those basically just set there. And once you place one, I just mirror the other one just to get it looking good. And then to complete that, you know, when you go ahead and put that together, just to show you how this thing works is once you have this in place, and then you place these there. You're going to need to kind of size them a little bit because what's going to happen, they're probably going to stick up too far. So when you are going to edit these, you just grab them and pull them down. Now, to tell you what else is in here, this right here is it's a compound ceiling. Okay, it's basically gypsum wallboard is what we were using right here. There's not a complete selection of everything, so we're just using a floor right there. And then here you've got a roof. Okay, so there's the roof there. And that roof is also 512 roof pitch. Okay, so the roof is going to be drawn there, and the level of that roof is actually going to be offset from the top 2 feet 4 inches. So it's got to be a little bit lower. So it's going to be a little bit lower than this roof over here. So it's a little bit of an inconsistency than the other stuff we've been looking at. But that's just how. If you take a look at your plan, that's how it's going to fit. So again, this is a slab. These are columns that get set in place. This is a ceiling, and then this right here is just a regular roof, and then you're going to go ahead and put a wall right up in here, and a wall will go right on top of that. So that is how you go ahead and put that together. It's going to take a little bit of thinking around, and I can help you with it, but you should be able to get a lot of that right now, just based upon what you already know. Any questions about the porch at all? Yeah.
What was the foundation again?
Okay, the foundation right here. This is right here. You mean for the porch?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 12-inch generic floor. Okay, and when you're going to draw that, it actually is on level 1. Okay, it's level 1 and then it goes down. And level 1, again, remember that level 1 is right here underneath the front door. That's where level 1 starts. Grade is actually where the garage starts. Okay, that's the two that are different. So they're slightly offset, and that's just kind of normal. A lot of times if you go out, and it's kind of logical, when you go out and you drive into your garage is typically lower, and your front porch is usually up a little bit. So that's basically the same kind of convention that you have.
Oh, okay, so the slab's not on level 1, it's on...
this slab right here is actually on level 1.
Level 1.
Yep, it's on level 1. And this slab over here is on grade. Okay, and you can just move them. If you already drew them, you can just go ahead and move them. You know, and so to give you an idea, if you take a look at it in the elevation views, it gives you a nice clue too as far as what's going on here. So what you've got is your basement is where your slab, you know, begins underneath. Your first floor, level 1 right here, is where your concrete walls meet the brick, and then grade is right beneath there. So if I were to take this right here and pull it over here, we see that line, that grade line right here, goes right underneath the porch. Okay, see that's how that works. And then over here you got level 2 and level 3. You don't got to worry about that. This is the big thing you got to be concerned about. And if you take a look at the elevations on your plans, they show you the same thing. So nothing terribly. Yeah, you see it's kind of offset down here. That's pretty standard. And then I didn't put steps outside of that back door, but there really were steps in real life. I was trying to pick my place as far as how much detail is going to make you put in here. Realized we didn't have a lot of time. Okay, and so we've got this, and then this is the other side right here, and you can see how you got the porch here, and it's set right here at at level 1, and then grade level is right here. So that's how the two work. So that's the porch, and that should probably be the last thing you do, but that's just how you're going to go ahead and put that together. Now the thing I want to talk about here is I want to talk about how to make stairs. That's actually kind of a big deal, all right? Now stairs are actually